Hey there, geeks! Welcome back to the Geek XP and to another movie review. I'm joined today with Carson.
Hello, everybody.
And today we are doing a non-spoilers review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. A tough movie to do a non-spoilers review for.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of this movie is reveals. In fact, most of the movie kind of not hinges on these reveals, but they're big plot points, so it's going to be kind of weird to talk around them. But
we'll just talk broadly.
Yeah, we'll just talk in broad strokes. Right off the bat, for me, as a huge comic book fan, this movie was just a treat because there's so much weird stuff that they pulled from.
Yeah.
To, like, as for inspiration, just there are characters and stuff that show up. I mean, Ego the Living Planet, he's in all the trailers, so you guys know.
And who plays him?
Kurt Russell, who knocks it out of the park.
I love Kurt Russell.
He's awesome in this. But yeah, for me, there was just so much weird stuff that they mined from.
Okay.
That was so cool to see realized because I never thought any of this would ever be in a movie 10 years ago.
Yeah.
What about for you?
Yeah, I think for me, this movie's a lot more emotional than the first one. And what I mean by that is the characters all felt more fleshed out. Like, everybody.
Yeah.
Even some of, like, the side characters that I didn't even really care about in the first movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow, this is really interesting. And this James Gunn's the director of both movies. And he honestly, he has this directorial style that's kind of reminds me of Joss Whedon a little bit. He's able to get as much character out of these people as possible in a 2-hour movie. Yeah, that's insane. Like,
and what's really awesome about this is that this cast, like, it got pretty big compared to the first one because you've got the main group of Guardians, then you've got Nebula, Yondu, like Mantis, the Ravagers, and all of the major characters feel like they have a satisfying arc.
Yep.
Like, obviously, some of their arcs are larger than others, but everyone's arc comes to a pretty satisfying conclusion, which is really impressive in, like, a summer blockbuster movie.
Yeah, for sure. This is honestly the start of the summer. This movie is the very start of the blockbusters now.
Yeah, the first summer movie of the season.
Yeah, and it's a great one.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was firing on all cylinders right from the get-go, and there, like you said, like, it was a lot more emotional. It felt like there was a lot more at stake.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, you know, obviously there are all those Nova Corps that died at the end of the first one, and this one I feel like is a much more personal movie.
Sure.
Once again, I can't get into specifics, but it's much more personal, but the stakes felt even higher.
Sure.
And it just, from the get-go, it was just from start to finish, like, non-stop.
Yeah. I love all these characters. The core Guardians of the Galaxy, like, they're so much fun to watch. Can't wait to see them in Infinity War, especially and stuff like that. That's going to be great to see them fighting alongside the other, like, Marvel superheroes and stuff. So it's really good.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite character in this one in particular?
Yeah. I would probably say Yondu.
Yondu?
Yeah.
I think Yondu was a standout for me in this one, too. And then just from like a humor perspective, I liked Mantis way more than I thought I would. I found her really funny.
And just for anybody that's not too familiar with the character names, Yondu is the guy that controlled the arrow in the first one.
The insanely overpowered.
Yep, he has blue skin.
Also, that giant fin.
Yeah, the giant.
Totally, it's a throwback to his old original look. Like, that's what this movie was just filled with so much callback, like the Sovereign and the Yondu with the big fin, and some other characters that we can't talk about. I mean, they gave us Ego the Living Planet. Like, James Gunn is just so content to just mine from all the weird cosmic stuff in the Marvel universe, and I really love it.
I love how I feel like it was almost like a joke. At the end of the movie, there's like 5 end credit scenes.
Yeah, there's 5 end credit scenes.
They're all great.
Yeah, they're all range from funny to really cool, so stay for all of them. I guess, what are you going to rate this movie out of 5?
5 out of 5. I have to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It was just another really satisfying journey with these characters, and I can't wait to see where they go from here.
Honestly, I don't know if I like it more than the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think you told me you do.
Yeah, it's definitely I definitely liked it more.
It's just, but like I think we both can agree is like these 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies are among the best of the Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I could see someone arguing that they are the best. Yeah. And I honestly wouldn't be able to come up with much of an argument against it.
I think my favorite Marvel movie is still Civil War, but if someone told me that this or the first one was their favorite, I wouldn't say you're wrong.
Go for it.
Like, oh yeah, that's a totally justified pick. Yeah. So yeah, we're both giving Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a 5 out of 5. Go to your theaters and see it. Stay for all 5 ridiculous end credit scenes. Carson, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me at Twitter at Carson_save and at the Geek XP, of course.
And you're streaming Zelda?
We've been streaming Ocarina of Time quite a bit recently on YouTube. We try and do it on the weekends at Saturdays at 3 p.m., but sometimes during the weekdays as well. Also, we're going to be reviewing King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, next week, so stay tuned for that too.
Very cool. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram on Rebellious_Ewok on both. I changed them quite a bit. You can also find me here on the Geek XP. I do Toy Box, which is a toy unboxing and review show, and then I also partake in some other things, the streams here and there. But until next time, stay geeky, my friends.